Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. It's a dreary Monday, but let's get this week started off right with some stretching and some breathing and some relaxing. So let's get started. Think we're good? Let's just start this morning with a nice deep inhale, bringing the arms up. And exhale, let the arms come down. One more time. Inhale, raise the arms. And exhaling, let it all out. Very good. So let's begin with our feet about hip width apart. And we want to stand nice and tall. So we're going to lengthen the spine from the tip of the tail all the way up your spine. Nice and tall. Make sure you're lengthening your neck, maybe just tipping your chin down a little bit, giving some space behind your neck there. Top of the head shining up towards the ceiling. Let's take a shoulder roll back and down, bringing the palms forward. And then go ahead and just gently close your eyes. And let's take a moment to center by focusing on the breath. So it's just a gentle inhale and exhale without trying to change it. Just noticing it and letting go of whatever it was you were doing before you came here. And maybe the to-do list that you have ahead of you. And just taking a few moments to let all of that go. 15 minutes of relaxing and stretching and really feeling good, so the rest of your day is just a piece of cake. So just taking a few more breaths. And maybe begin to just lengthen the breath a little bit. Both inhaling and exhaling. And on this last one, let's take a really deep breath in, filling up the belly and filling up the chest. And all the way up to the top of the neck, top of the lungs. Open your mouth and just audibly sigh it out. And coming back to your regular rhythm. Go ahead and bat the eyes open. And on your next inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, lower. One more time, inhale, raise the arms up. And this time, exhale as you forward fold. So coming down from the hips, we're coming all the way down, all the way down. Let your knees slightly bend, resting your belly on the top of your thighs, and let your head fall. Just let it hang. Really surrender to the forward fold. Maybe you might want to nod your head yes, or shake your head no. Just really letting it go, letting the arms go. Hopefully you can hear me. I put my head down to relax along with you there. Go ahead and bend your knees. And walk your hands up. Oh, there goes my glasses. Walk your hands up to your thighs. Or sorry, to your shins. My glasses fell off and I lost my head there. Hands to the shins. And we want to have a flat back here. So again, lengthening from the tip of the tail all the way to the top of the head. Slight bend in the knees. Inhaling. And as you exhale, forward fold one more time all the way down. Let it all go. And this time, walking your hands up to your thighs. So you might want to just heel toe your feet out a little bit wider if you need to for stability. Hands are on your thighs, and we're going to do some cat-cows here. So we're going to begin with an inhale. So lower the belly as you inhale, lift the tailbone up, and lift the head and chin up. The heart comes up. As you exhale, tuck in the tailbone and bring the back up, arch it, belly button to spine, and chin comes to chest. Inhaling, lower the belly, tailbone comes up, and heart lifts. Exhale, tuck the tailbone in, bring the belly button up, arching the back, and chin comes to chest for cat. Let's do a cow on the inhale. And cat on the exhale. And go ahead and do a few more of these. When you do your cat, really tuck the tailbone so you're feeling a nice stretch in through the lower back. You can do these seated. You can do these on your hands and knees. Anytime you want to warm up the spine. And wherever you are now, just go ahead and finish it off. Let go of the hands. Forward fold one last time, all the way forward. Feeling the belly on top of the thighs. Bend your knees generously and roll up very slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Till you come to standing. Roll the shoulders back. And forward. And let's lift the shoulders up to the ears and down. Lift them up to the ears one more time. Exhaling, let it go. Okay, so we want to open up the chest here. We're going to take the hands behind the back and then bring the shoulder blades together so the chest opens up. Taking a few breaths here. Spend a lot of time hunched over our desks, hunched over the car when you're driving. So it's nice to open that chest up. And then just to counteract that, let's bring the hands out front, round the back. And then shake it out. Take your feet nice and wide. Toes are facing forward. We're going to take the right foot and we're going to turn it 90 degrees. So now your heel is aligned with your instep. You might want to take a little bit wider stance here. Knee is bent over top of your ankle. So we kind of want this sort of a stance here. We're going to go into a warrior two. So we're going to take our hands up, parallel to the ground. And as you're standing here, just make sure you tuck in your tailbone, lift your heart up. So you're standing nice and tall. And then go ahead and take your gaze over the middle finger of your right hand. We're doing warrior two here. Check in with your right knee to make sure it didn't collapse forward and it's still nicely back and strong. And maybe you're even engaging your core a little bit here. Warrior two. Let's take that front hand, flip it over so the palm is facing up. Don't know if you can actually see it, but as your palm faces up, take the left hand down to your thigh. And as you inhale, raise that right palm up and overhead. We're exalting the warrior. Check in with your knee. Make sure you didn't straighten it. You want to keep it bent. No changes to the bottom. And now we're opening up the right side body. You're opening up the rib cage. Maybe take a nice deep breath and inhale right into that open space that you created in the rib cage. Really filling it up and then letting it go. And as you let it go, bring your hands back down to warrior two. So we're going to take the right arm this time. We're going to come down onto the ledge here that we've created with our knee. We're going to rest there. And then you're going to take this hand and you're going to raise it up. So we're opening up our heart, really stretching up. If you can bring your thumb over kind of your nose if you're looking up so that it's not over here. Bring it as close as you can. Do the best that you can. That's all anybody should ever ask of anybody is do your best. And then let's come back up to warrior two. Nice moves. We're going to drop the arms here. We're going to bring that front foot forward. So now both feet are facing forward. And we're going to do a forward fold with a wide leg this time. So coming all the way down, maybe just a slight bend in the knees. You don't ever want to lock your knees up. And as you come forward, fingertips come down to the ground. If you need to go a little wider, that's okay. If you need to bend your knees more, that's okay. Just bring the fingers down to the floor. Let's walk the fingers over to the right side. Feeling a stretch on the inner thigh of the left leg. Holding it here for a moment. And then let's walk back to center. And all the way over to the left side, feeling the stretch this time in the right inner thigh. Let's walk it back to center. Bend your knees generously. And again, rolling up one vertebrae at a time, all the way to the top. Let's do a shoulder roll back. And while we're here, let's take the hands behind again and get another nice chest stretch here. So bringing the shoulder blades together, interlacing the fingers behind your back, really stretching out the chest. And then let go, maybe shake the arms out a little bit. And let's do the other side now. So this time we're going to take the left foot and we're going to turn it 90 degrees so the heel is aligned now with the arch on the right foot. So again, if you need to go a little wider, go ahead. I do. And then we're going to bend the left leg. So knee is over the ankle. So we're facing forward, arms come up horizontal, coming into warrior three. Once again, tuck in the tailbone. Lift the chest up so you're nice and tall and you're not leaning over. Check in on that knee. Make sure it didn't collapse in. Beautiful. Take your gaze over the middle finger of the left hand. Warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2 in Sanskrit. That's a cool word to say. And let's go ahead and flip the hand over. Palm is facing up. Bring the right hand down to your thigh and lift the left hand up and over. Looking at that hand, opening up the left side body. Make sure you didn't change anything from your waist down. The leg is still bent. And feel the openness of the rib cage on the left side this time. And breathe into it. Really expanding that rib cage. Maybe one more time. And as you exhale, come back into Warrior 2 or Virabhadrasana 2. Awesome. And now let's take the left hand. We're going to bring it down onto the ledge that we created here. And we're going to bring that right hand up. Very nice. Really opening up the heart. Trying not to forward fold. Really bring the hand back as far as you can. We don't want it to hurt. And take a breath here. And then let's meet back up into Virabhadrasana 2. And then lower the arms and bring that foot around and just squinch those feet back in together. And how much time do we have? Not too much time. Let's just take a moment to do a little bit of balancing. So let's stand in mountain as we did at the beginning with your feet about hip width apart. You want to lengthen the spine, lengthen the back of the neck. You're feeling nice and tall. Begin to bring the weight into your left leg. So all the weight comes into your left foot. The right foot is nice and light. Bend the knee up. And then open the leg to the side. We're doing tree pose here. So if this is enough for you, you can stay here. Or maybe you might want to bring your foot up to your calf. And if you're really daring this morning, you can bring your leg all the way up to the inside. I'm just going to stay right here. I have a little challenge happening with my balance, so I work on it quite a bit. And go ahead and bring your hand to heart center. Or the other option is to bring your hands over top, like they're branches on a tree. This is tree pose. Maybe you might want to find a spot somewhere, your drishti. And just focus on that spot. And nice work. Go ahead and take that leg down. Shake it out. Shake the other leg. Let's do the other side. So coming back into mountain pose to start with. We're going to put all the weight into the right leg. And just bend the left knee. And the toe is staying on the ground. And open up the leg like a book. And you can stay here. Or you can bring it up to your shin or calf, and you can bring it up all the way to the inside of your thigh. Hands can come to heart center, or perhaps you become a tree. Holding it here, finding your drishti, your point of focus. Taking a few breaths. And then bring your hands to heart center if they're not already there. Go ahead and close the book and bring your leg down. Shake it out. Shake out your hands. Nice work, everybody. Let's take the left leg and cross it over the right. And we're going to bring the left arm up and the right arm down. Really stretching from the tip of your fingers, the left hand, to the tip of your fingers on the right hand. Inhale. And as you exhale, forward fold again with the legs crossed, walking your hands down. You can either leave them on your shins or go ahead and place them on the floor if they reach. Letting the head hang. Stretching it all out. And then walk your hands back up, and uncross. Let's take the right leg this time, crossing it over the left. Right arm comes up and left arm down. Really stretching it out. Right fingers, you can wiggle them. Left fingers, wiggle them. Really stretching it out. Inhale. And as you exhale, walk it on down. Nice. Hands on the shins or hands on the floor. Let the head hang. Feeling a nice stretch all in through the back of your legs. Walk it back up. Unwind. How we doing? Oh, it's time. Let's take a nice deep breath in together. And out. One more time in. And as you exhale, come on all the way down. Scoop it up. Back up. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you're feeling nice and stretched, maybe a little more relaxed than when you started. And please go ahead and do any of this anytime during the day when you need a little bit of a break. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.